How's it going? Are we fed up of this rain or what? I'm going to take you around to my lawn and we're going to have a look. Now, the rain has stopped, thankfully, and finally, here at least. For you guys that's still suffering with the rain, I feel your pain. And for you guys with clay soil, I completely get where you're coming from. I went on one today and it was so wet and boggy. Just in one little part of the lawn. And it obviously slopes down and all the water's going down that way. But it just shows you, doesn't it? If you haven't got decent soil or you've got clay or rubble, it's just going to get wet, boggy, and the grass is going to die off most winters. So it's quite sad. So let me get some gloves on and then we'll go round and have a little look. Now I use these blue ones. These are medical nitrile examination gloves. And I can also do little inspections. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? We can do some inspections. Anyway, this is what happens when you get time off. When the workload eases down a bit, I start coming out with these silly ideas and silly thoughts and doing silly stupid videos and just trying to make people laugh. What I like about these, and I have had some white ones, clear ones and some black ones, and these ones, they slip on nice and easy. The others either stick to your hand or there's like a powder inside, and I don't like them at all. But these are great, and I don't think they're much. They're lasting a tenner, I'm sure they are, and there's 100 in there, so they last a couple of months. They're pretty good. Let's go round, let's have a little look and see what we're going to do. I know for a fact there's some leaves and there's some where the doggies have been. And let me just show you. Take it from there. I mean, as you stand here, it don't look too bad. Once it's mowed and the leaves are off, it's going to look presentable. It's when you get on top of it and you see what it actually looks like. So as we're having a good look round, you can see at this end, top of the garden, round the trees, shade. Remember, shade equals thinning every single year. No matter what you do, you cannot beat the shade. It needs sunlight. It needs at least 3 hours of direct sun going down onto it. If it's not getting that, if it's not in direct contact with the sky, it is going to thin out. And that is that. So, really shady, really thinning out. You can see the claw marks where the dogs have been and used the toilet and just generally running around and just doing what dogs do and having fun. As we get more into the light, it is a lot thicker and looking better, although it is a little bit thin, partly due to the soil and partly due to the dogs using it when it's not in the best condition. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to very gently run over with the mower just to pick the leaves up, just to tidy it, and then I'm going to put some products on. I'm going to put some seaweed on and some iron sulfate on, and I'm going to put some liquid gypsum on, just like the last time a couple of weeks ago. But now the stuff we put on is all washed through. Okay, it was there in the soil doing its thing, but all the heavy rain has washed it through, leached it. It's leached through the soil profile, so we need to replenish the nutrients which have gone back in.
I've been running most of my life, blowing smoke everywhere around. I've been searching, but I can't seem to find someone that can hold me through the night.
Now most people agree a firm one is better than a soft one. So when the ground is soft, yes, talking about the ground, when the ground is soft, be very, very careful about turning your mower, because the wheels are going to churn the soil like that and rip and tear the grass and just kill it all off. So sort of lift and step it around. If it's very boggy, forget it, just leave it, come back in spring. But if your lawn and the soil is quite firm, you can do this.
Count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you stay, then baby hold me tight. tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby.
So you can use any gypsum, granular, powdered, or even liquid. This is Omex liquid gypsum, okay? Doesn't matter on the brand, just find some liquid gypsum or any type of gypsum. The ones on Amazon are mainly powdered or granular. They all work. So the point is, get a bit it in. Get a bit it in. What's that on about? Get a bit in. Get a bit on. Oh, good. Well, I better hope it's starting to get dark now. It's nearly 4 o'clock. But this is the Pro Clean. This is a bulk version, 10 litres. You get 2 of these for about 60 quid, which is pretty good. Provides up to 1,000 treatments, or so they say. So I'll leave a link to this. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get this on.
With the words of a lullaby.
Right, we cannot do much more at the moment because we are losing daylight. The key thing always sounds important when we say the key thing. And I'm going to try and be serious now. Look, it's all happening. I'm trying to put a serious face on here. Look, it's happening again. What I'm trying to tell you is that when you put products on and we get loads and loads of really heavy rain, the products get washed down through the soil and into the earth. So they get leached out, which means they are no longer there supporting the roots in the soil. So you should think about replenishing the products that you put on. This is more the case with normal soils and sandy soils. With clay soils, it's just going to be sat there sort of swimming around in the clay. No, it's not going anywhere, but you've still got major drainage issues, which is leading to grass dying off. And yeah, just a lawn that's sort of not very happy and dies off. So actually, with the mow, it's looking pretty good at this angle until you get on top. What I would like to do is put a fence round and stop anybody from using it now. And in time, it will recover nicely. But my 2 dogs are going to be coming on here multiple times a day to run, to play, to do other things what dogs do on grass, which we all know about, which we can't do much about other than putting a fence on. So the main thing is you're just doing what you can for your lawn just to give it the best possible chance. I'm quite liking that. Let's turn the camera around. I'll leave it with you. Just do what you can, when you can, if you can. If you're on clay soil, chances are you won't be thinking about anything like this until spring. But if you get the chance and things are nice and dry, then by all means get something on. There are lots and lots of different brands of seaweed, of iron, of gypsum. So just pick one, get it on, and see how things go. It is going to enhance your lawn. It is going to make it better than what it has been. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.